After a standoff between IEBC and the opposition team NASA that lasted for weeks, the voter register that will be used in next month's general election has finally been availed to the public through the Commission's website. The portal breaks down the 19.6 million registered voters per polling station, ward, constituency and county, as well as those in prisons and in the diaspora. The Commission has also specified the stream in which one will be voting at, in line with the legal requirement that a polling station should have a maximum of 700 voters. However, the published register does not reveal the national identity card numbers for the voters, and only individual voters can access that information. The truncated format, according to IEBC, was to protect the identity of individual voters. Publication of the voter register was one of the promises IEBC made to the African Union Observer Mission, led by Thabo Mbeki, following a series of concerns raised by NASA and a section of the civil society. The AU team, following its meetings with various stakeholders next month's polls, says the country was ready for the ballot.
Everybody is communicating one message, which is that as Kenyans, people want to have peaceful, free, fair, credible elections.
How are you doing?
The Observer Mission cautioning players in next month's general election to avoid utterances and actions that could rekindle memories of the 2007-2008 post-election skirmishes.
That there must never ever be a repetition of that. And for the sake of Kenya. But it's also for the sake of the continent because of the importance of the country, the Republic of Kenya, in terms of the African context. This is an important African country. And what Kenya does serves as an example in terms of the rest of the continent.
The international community is also keen on how next month's polls will be conducted, with United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres calling for a peaceful, credible and transparent exercise.
So he was saying to me, the Secretary General of the United Nations, that and therefore, this matter of democratic, peaceful, stable Kenya with a legitimate government and so on is critical even from the point of view of that function which, for instance, the United Nations carries out of distributing humanitarian assistance, and Kenya becomes central in terms of the success of that.
There is, however, mixed signals on the acceptance of next month's polls outcome between the two main presidential contenders.
The President Kenyatta did say that to us, that they'll be ready to accept the outcome of the elections. What the Honorable Raila Odinga said to us was that they are expecting, they want that we should have free, fair, credible elections, peaceful as well, and that if indeed that happens, they would accept the outcome of the elections.
That next month's general election is a high-stakes game is not in doubt, and as the contestants dash to the finish line, all eyes will be on the Electoral Commission IEBC to conduct a free, fair and credible exercise whose outcome will be respected and accepted by both the victors and the losers. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Weekend, Nairobi.